Greetings, mortals, and welcome. This is Discord Hydra, and today we are resuming our Bash Barbarian. As a reminder, this is the run where we are using damage as our primary damage dealer, and we just have a couple of skills we might use in support as we go around annihilating the enemy all about. As a quick reminder, we also have the gold pickup radius and map movement speed, and that is it for the Paragon points. And I got the sword last time that I forgot to check out before logging off. So we got the Grimscar sword that we're going to be making use of. And yeah. So we are now going to make our way to the cemetery of the Forsaken in the Weeping Hollow. But first, we will be exploring the entirety of the Weeping Hollow. I'm ignoring all the conversations because we listened to those last time. Ooh, Ravenous Dead. And we got a nice little chest here. We can blow up. Alright, beat that stuff down. Ooh, sorry. Recording this early in the morning, so might yawn a few times. Alright.
This must be the blacksmith's apprentice. Hadric should be told of his fate.
Poor dude. Alright. Ambush! Look at all of them rising out of the ground.
Old Capo smiles
or crawling up out of the pit. Hey, leave the apprentice alone. Ooh, got a new little scavenger enemies. Quick little running annoying little beasties. To be fair, they're not that annoying, they're just tedious. Later ones are much more annoying than the scavengers. Ooh, dead person. Oh wait, there's dead people all about. The scavengers. Smack them around, beat them up. Oh wait a minute, didn't I level? Yes, I did level. I'm at 7 now. But it's just something for Hammer of the Ancients, which we are not using. Alright, moving right along. We are gonna come on over here, beat some more Ravenous Dead. And I got a Retching Cadaver, so I'm at 2 Ravenous Dead at a time. You know, my comment about, ooh, skeleton! Skeleton! Look out! Run! Yeah. Ooh. Ugly torsos crawling out of the shrubbery. That is one thing that I actually really appreciate about Diablo 3 over Diablo 4, is that there are a lot of ambushes still, but the ambushes make more sense. Creatures climbing out of the ground, crawling out of the bushes, as opposed to Diablo 4, where it's just like, yeah, here's 3 giant bears that somehow popped out of these bushes that in no way would have fit them. It's just like, really? Or like all these people popping out of frick-fracking nowhere. It's just ridiculously silly and insane. Anyways. Wait. I should probably not record so early in the morning. Oh well. Here we are. Maybe I'll try and keep that in check next time so I'm not yelling so much. Alright. Yeah, we're just beating up a bunch of zombies. Ooh, we got another grotesque. Gotta make them go boom. Make some wormies. Gotta deal with the worms. More torsos crawling out of the shrubbery. Stomp because I can. Why not? Ooh, is this a breakable one? Bam! Look at those pieces fly. Alright, we're gonna go back over to the edge. So I like exploring the edges and working my way inward. So I drastically deviated. Ooh, hello. dead rising out of the ground. It's another ambush. Ooh. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, a bunch more forces here. Smack them down. Send them flying. I'd be very intrigued to see to know how the coffin is able to be propulsed up. Like, does the skeleton somehow make that happen? Does the skeleton just like, I want to go up, and the coffin just goes up? Or plugged hungry corpses? Or does like a evil magic does it just raise up the coffin so the skeleton can break out? Or does a necromancer do it? Nowhere to be seen. Probably think about some of these little details just too much, but just because it's just amazing. And there we go. All that's taken care of. What'd we get? That's a lot more armor. We'll swap out those gloves and the pants. Yeah, sure. We'll go with the vitality. Let's go. Yeah. We also got a helmet. Just noticed that I had a helmet on my head. I wonder how long that was sitting there. How long has the helmet been on my head that I just didn't notice? Alright. Ooh, scavenger. Ooh, scavengers and numbers worth a whole bunch of little guys crawling around. Morning. Good night. Ooh. Either that's really shallow water or that water concerns me. And by concerns me, I mean a lot. I just felt like breaking those gravestones because I can. I guess I have a chance to do area damage on something because I was breaking some gravestones without actually targeting them. And Bash is not an AoE. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something. I gotta finish this fight. Stay down. I forgot to equip Frostbite. Because those that commented voted on using the runes to see what happens, see which ones I like, and just to let the Barbarian flex their power. So we are going to do that. So first up is our lovely little Frostbite. So we are now, ooh, hello, ghosties. With knockback, love it. Enraged Phantoms. Interesting, because you don't usually see Enraged Phantoms this early on. And the obvious exception is when they are minions late. These Phantoms are... I have a vendetta against them. Overwrath Brimstone. With knockback. Well, let's see. Goddamn.
Need more time.
Sent me freaking flying. I send you flying? No, you just eviscerated. Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're using Frostbite Bash now, which is letting us do cold damage, and we can freeze the enemy for 1.5 seconds. Every 5 seconds. So, just freeze them as they're trying to crawl out of the ground. Pardon me. Beat them down. Freeze them as they're trying to climb up those cliffs. Not allowed. Freeze the chest, let them blow up. Kill the other one. Big
You cannot stand before me.
For me. Big barbarian flex. Alright. And we're gonna come up here, break the stump. Ooh, we got zombies crawling up out of the depths. Get back in there. So fun watching them get flung all over the place. Come on, fall, fall, fall. Yes! he fell. Knocked back down really quick. So the freeze is obviously quite nice, because you just kind of disrupt your enemy in their attempts to do stuff. So Frostbite is definitely quite a nice little boon. Because you can freeze your target, disrupt them, stop them from doing stuff, interrupt them, you know, all that fun good stuff. So, definitely a nice little rune for Bash. We leveled up. We have gained a leap. I'll be using that to jump around to kind of cover more ground. Not so much for the damage aspect in this particular build. I'll just be using it occasionally to do stuff like that to kind of move around a little bit faster. Ooh, Enlightened Shrine. More XP, let's go. There we go, got her. I think I saw somebody up here. Oh, yep, got a couple guys here. Save and then search the villager. Tusk. Boom. Made them all in. Yeah, if you've been watching the scavengers, you can kind of see they run around a little bit. They're not always super direct like the zombos are. Ooh, hello, treasure gobby. So you can't stun on treasure gobby, but you can freeze it. Which is, you know, a fun, weird distinction, but, you know, whatever. I'm not complaining. You got a bunch of loot. The usability of said loot is dependent. Stun them, so we can get the Wretched Cadaver. And, alright, we connected all the way back up. Go ahead and break that, because I like breaking stuff sometimes. More zombos! My Wretched Cadavers, whatever. Alright, beat up some more zombos. Just smashing everything about. Got the horses crawling out of the bushes. How's everybody's day been going? I hope you've been having a good day. Look, grotesque. Beautiful.
Capos, guide my hand.
I wonder how. A little shy of 15. I still have yet to get the achievement to like kill a grotesque and kill 20 critters by blowing up a grotesque. I might try and do that one of these days. One of these videos, maybe. Try and see if I can't maybe somehow get that achievement finally. This is a fun little visual part. I love the visuals and the sound that just kind of plays with that. It's just so cool. It creates the feeling of just something drastic and crazy going on. That energy, it just raises up all these zombos around these dead peeps. We got a lot of items to look at, so I'm going to step over here for a moment so I don't aggro the grotesques over there. Skip. Well, more vitality, less armor, but I think that's okay. Oh, you have even more vitality. It's not enough damage for me to really care. Club is whatever. Better shield. We got pants. And we'll keep the pants we're wearing. Shield and those pants. Much better. So the dash treasure. Alright. Now we're gonna go beat up these grotesques.
Time to test my skill.
Vortexing grotesques. Take a pause. Boom! whatever. Thankfully, the one had already blown up. Freeze that one, let him blow. Oh, too late. I tried. I mean, not that it matters too much. Thankfully, this difficulty, they're not doing that much damage. Did I just find the fucking crossbow? I found a fucking crossbow. Okay. Awesome. We swing those like axes, right? That's how you use a crossbow? Swing it like an axe? That would be a very fun weapon design, though. A crossbow that also functions like an axe. I wonder if anybody's actually ever made that before. Anybody else in there? Oh, yep, one more. Anybody else? Yep. How many of you are in there? Anybody else? Oh, you were adjacent. Sorry, I was standing on top of your head. We done? Okay, I think we're done. Oh, yes, okay, I searched him. Okay, come down over here. Got horses, got a skeleton popping out of the ground. Smite him! Break the log. We got a bunch of zombies here. Stun them, because stun is fun. And there's a lot of enemies here. Not that I'm actually really concerned about the number of enemies right now. Thankfully, this early on in the game, you know, don't have too much to really worry about. I'm able to kind of kill stuff. Well, on normal difficulty, it's pretty easy. So yeah. Alright, oop. Got some more torsos to kill. Smite them down. Alright. That looks like everything. So because we have the little zombie special effect thing, we do not have a cave to go diving into. So we can just go into the graveyard. The Cemetery of the Forsaken. And here's a fun little log for everybody.
When King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him. And nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirt, it seems.
Poor dude. Must be a rough job. Another skeleton popping out of the ground. Wonder how many skeletons we got in the cemetery today. Should have a... Yep, there's one right there. Just the one? Is there a second one? Okay, it looks like just the one there. Should have one or two over here. Yep. Ooh, 3. I guess 4 becomes a coffin boy. Ooh, we got some... Ooh, local archers. Got some skeleton archers here. Skeleton archer had a 2-handed sword. Okay. No wonder he was using a bow. Wasn't a great 2-handed sword. And alrighty. Push that dude. Got nothing. Alrighty. So because we do not have town portal yet, I'm going to use the waypoint to head back to New Tristram. Oh yeah, let's update Hadrig.
Blacksmith, your apprentice is dead.
Fool boy. Hope for the worst and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for the news.
I don't know why I felt like stomping on Hadrig's poor foot there. Oh, Hadrig's grandfather.
You said that your grandsire was King Leoric's chancellor. Tell me of him.
Not much to tell. I lived with my father in Chaldeum at the time. We heard that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives. Don't know if he succeeded, but there it is. When the Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying from a sword wound. He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
Your grandsire was a hero in his own way. You should be proud.
Yay. Alright, and then I am just going to trash all this stuff. Really? Okay. That wasn't necessary, but whatever. Yeah, I already talked to you about that stuff. Alright, let's Yeah, I think we got time to spare. Let's start exploring the crypts. I will be exploring all 3 crypts, even if ooh, dead dude. I almost missed that. I will be exploring all 3 crypts, even if I find the correct one, because that's what I like to do. Ooh, grotesque. Let's let him pop and made his little wormies or infested him. Ghastly Gravediggers. These guys will run away from you a little bit. One little annoying thing about them is they have like the tiniest little knockback that's just enough to disrupt you and be annoying. It's kind of frustrating sometimes, depending on timing. Bunch of carrion bats are nothing to worry about. Ghostly Murderers. These guys run around a bit more and like to throw knives at you from a distance, but in my opinion, they're not as annoying as the brigands. Not bad. Brigands, the living version of the ghostly murderers. Beating up people, stun them, give us some breathing room. Not that we really need it. I just like doing it. We have all those little minions. Mole, nomad of the wasteland. Okay. You're not exactly in the wasteland, so I'm not sure what that's about. You know what? Fuck you. I jump back. Only because I was annoyed by how far you knocked me back. Alrighty. Ooh. Moles on.
Grow in power.
Level up. There was a tiny little knockback from a ghastly gravedigger. We were able to spot it. It's not much, but it's just enough to be annoying. Vortex and grotesque. Again. Because we didn't have enough of them before. Oh, God. Ooh. Chain reaction! Oh. Pop them and watch them go boom. Anything around here? Let's see. Break the barrel. Hey. Got 2 ways to go. Let's go take a peek over this way first. Smite some bats. Still in that coffin. Very talented to be laying in that coffin and just suddenly on your feet when it breaks open. Very talented indeed. Ooh, new stone. With absolutely nothing in it. Ooh. Let's let these guys crawl out of there. They're, double bed, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, we should have 4 popping out here. There's the ghosties, go around a bit more. Yeah. Got some more crawling out. Beat them up. Ooh, grotesque. Let you blow up. Pick up the skeleton back there. Skeleton's like, I'm gonna come get you, and then get completely eviscerated. Okay, cleave gained a rune. We're not worried about that right now. And we did just get overpower. I'm probably not going to be using overpower, really, but it's going to sit there for now. Let's go ahead and break this wall and watch one skeleton get a headache. Kill that stuff. Kill zombos. Nope, keep killing the ghosties, thank you. Don't want to give him a chance to knock me back, even if it's a little. A bunch of bats here. Chopping them up. Taking them out. Chopping off their wings or something. I just felt like stomping there. Don't worry about it. Don't ask. Go You blow up. Oh, the ghostly murder just out of range. Good figure. Stop throwing knives at me. Alright. More bats to snipe. So, is this... This might be the real crypt, which would be kind of annoying. I like to do the... Yep, it's the right crypt. Alright, we're gonna come back because I like doing this one last. So we're gonna go do the other two. So we're just gonna slowly run our way back to the door with the occasional jump to help speed us up. La 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 la. So what do you guys think of the Frostbite rune for Bash so far? You guys like it as much as I do? I think it's pretty cool. Nice ability to just kind of interrupt. Very helpful early on, especially if you combine it with the ground stomp. I think you got some good little crowd control early on. Alright, into the second crypt we go. So, one of these crypts is going to be small and just kind of nothing. The other one is going to have a special... Ooh, imps! A whole bunch of tiny little critters. Imps are a mild nuisance because they just run all over the freaking place. Well, I say nuisance, they're not really that much of a problem. It's just, you know, annoying to track them all down and smite them. Morning! Good night. Ooh, we got another early riser. Or late riser. Alright. Anybody else popping out? Nope. Okay. Nope. Ooh, we got another dog. Not triggered yet. Let me kill this stuff. Jump on the goblin. And... No, don't run that way. Oh god.
A foe worth killing.
Oh great, they have knockback, even better. That's what I love to see. That's what I need right now, is little imps with knockback while I'm trying to hunt a golly. Alright, now we can face the knockbacking imps. Now that the treasure goblin is dead. I'd say that probably the part that annoys me the most about knockback is the slow effect afterwards. It's like getting knocked around, okay, fine, I can deal with it. It's annoying, but I can deal with it. But then just moving so slow after getting knocked back. Nidorian tooth grind. His teeth must
Still
look
recharging.
awful. Very bad. Anyways. Stun you so you don't knock me back one last time before you die. Alright. Coffin, got a zombie getting up. Ooh. Ooh, dangled over the rail. I wonder if the spike's impaling him or not. Looks like it might be. Which feels a little rough, but you know. Ah, we got this one. We got the ghosty lady. Lady Dunhild.
Grave robbers have defiled my tomb. Now my husband writhes in torment because I do not rest at his side. Return my bones so that we may rest in peace.
Boom, the matriarch's bones. Ooh, we got a couple skeleton archers that popped up here. Get rid of them real fast and just smite a bunch of skeletons. Technically don't have to smite all the skeletons, but I just like doing it because I like killing everything. It's fun just beating up all skeletons. A couple do rise, but they do stop. After a moment or two. Okay. Looks like they've all stopped. We're gonna come across on over here to this one now. That. Ooh, we got a shield bearer. Ooh, I got lucky and frozen. Usually, with the shield bearers, your first attack is blocked by them and their shield gets broke. Usually. Apparently I lucked out frozen and was able to just straight up kill him without having to break his shield first. Any more getting up around here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, the main festivities. We have a mini buff. This one is an optional. We have a small little knockback there. Lord Dunhill, the Phantom of Anguish. He speaks very quietly, but if you want to see his lines, they're in the bottom corner. That's pretty usual with some of the talking stuff. He's not exactly the loudest vocalist. Alright, there we go. We schmited him. We're gonna put them both to rest. He broke both those ashes in one fell swoop. And there we go. Bam. And I leveled up. Sweet. Alright, let's check gear real quick. Got a better helmet. I'm happy with the pants I'm wearing currently. Sword with more damage. Oh yeah, there's that chance to do area damage, but the sword has more damage. Sickle. Leather cuffs, a lot more armor, let's do it. Helmet with a little bit of damage and recovery. Yeah, sure, why not? Scorching Horror. That's a fun name. Sadly, it is not better than the sword broadsword I swapped to. And we did unlock our first passive skill. Since I'm killing everything kind of quickly, I'm not going to worry about Ruthless. I'm just going to grab Pound of Flesh for now. So the occasional health globes I pick up can give me a small boost speed so I can run a little bit faster. So yeah, that's why, here we go. We got some champion scavengers here. Vortexing Scavengers. Vortex again. Yay. I love being pulled around. It's so much fun. Keep it down. Back. Yeah. Actually, I was able to get away without getting, tagged. Or pulled or whatever. We have a whole bunch of skeletons rising out of the ground here. I don't know how they all fit, but I mean, I guess that's the same case with the zombies that were all rising out in a much more isolated, tiny little spot. Alright, there's slightly skeletons, breaking them up. Smite you down. You're dead. Alright, that. Crush the skeletons, beat them all down, crush them, break them, shatter the bones, all that good stuff. Send them back into your crave pile. Oop. Hello. Imps. Stay in the corner, or I can beat you. There we go. Alright. Stone, nothing there. Down here. Ooh, there's a bunch of imps. And I got some scavengers. I wonder if the scavengers would actually try and eat the imps. Ever. Realistically speaking. Anyways.
This must not be the crypt that holds the crown. The search continues.
My search continues. Alright. Use this to portal on back up to the top. And now we are going to go hit the other crypt. So the other crypt is not going to have an event. Probably just going to be short-ish and be a quick little clear. Although I'm already seeing some champions. What are these grotesques at?
Creature must
Knock back. In case you didn't know, grotesques do have a tiny little knockback without the need for that.
Not ready yet.
So, you know, just them having knockback again is just like unnecessary. Yep, there was the tiny little knockback attack. Knockback was unnecessary. Ooh, holy cow! A legendary dropped and it wasn't a helmet. That is crazy. Usually, if a legendary drops this early on, it's a helmet. And it's a very particular helmet. Like 99% of the time. Ooh, I heard another goblin. Well, let me get these skeletons down. And then... Javelin. Ooh, Sickle of Wounding. A little bit more damage. Let's go. Looks like we got the gold sash. Or wait, no, is that the saffron rat? Saffron rat. Haha. Okay, damage of overpower, which would be nice if I was actually using overpower, but it has some good stats anyway, so I'll gladly make use of that. Yes, I hear you, Mr. Goblin. We will be with you momentarily. I just gotta control the HP down first. On this side, try and make him run the other way. No! You fucker! Always annoying when they don't run the way you want them to run. Okay, two-handed sword. Ooh, wait. Okay, I was just seeing things. Okay. Alrighty, so smited a goblin. So we had a goblin, and then we had a champion pack in here, which we got a legendary from. That was a pretty good exploring, I'd say. Will you stop running, you miser? Jeez. I don't know what I was going to try and say instead said miser, but whatever. We'll come back to the returning stone here in a moment. I'm gonna explore down around the corner here first. Ooh, bunch of zombies and a bunch of skeletons. Oh boy. Nice little good stun in there and disrupt them. It's always satisfying when you can do a stomp and just get a whole bunch of enemies out of once. Like that. I love it. I suppose I should probably try and get rid of the rest of these daggers. That way they stop spawning an army rather than dead on me. 33 kills. Nice, lovely little kill bonus there. Kill streak, what have you. Alright. Protest.
The crown must be in a different crypt.
Yes, it must be in a different crypt. Maybe if I only had finished exploring that first crypt, I would have found it. Me and my crazy little playstyle. Alrighty. Now we can go back into the first crypt. Tyrannosaur Warrior's Gear. Lightning seals. Well, we're not doing lightning right now, but the rest of that's pretty nice. Pardon me. Alrighty. Now we're just going to run to that lovely little gate, door, stairwell, whatever. That corner looked like it needed a stomping, so, you know, I just had to stomp. I'm sure you understand. Alrighty. Jump on over here, and then we're gonna run down here. We're almost there. Get our wow. Words!
I am on the right path. The crown must be needed.
Man. I love being able to speak. About to have our next mini-boss. Our next guaranteed mini-boss. Boom! There he is! Mangle Maul, the horror of the crypt. Does a big ol' hit like that. He also has Vortex pulling in, which I just somehow interrupted accidentally by stomping. That was very convenient timing. I saw him doing the animation, the effects of Vortex beginning, but I accidentally right-clicked and stomped and interrupted it. That was very hilariously well-timed and convenient. beat up some skeletons. Tons and tons of skeletons. Tomb Guardian. These ugly guys love summoning up skeletons. They can summon up quite a lot of skeletons if you let them. And there we go. I didn't feel like fighting a horde of skeletons, so decided to jump on over and take them out real quick. I see a skeleton coming up behind me, or at least I do. No bones to the rear, thank you very much. Alrighty. Any other skeletons? Anything else to break? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh no, we can't grab the crown.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Our next guaranteed mini-boss, Chancellor Aemon, the Astral Guardian. And yes, he has an effect too.
Have blessed me.
Just to be annoying as well. And now, we get the crown, and we finally have
I
Town
need to
Portal.
go back.
Let's go. Alright, we also got a level up there. We've unlocked Frenzy, which we will not be using. And Rune for Rend. Alrighty, now we get to talk to Hadric.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
Then follow me and hone your skills. There is deadly work to be done, and I will need your arms.
Alrighty. A little belt. A little dagger. Ooh, good gloves. Defying hands. Cool, plenty of good stuff there. Less damage, but a lot more protection. Sure, we'll go with that just because. Why not? Alright, let's talk to Hadric about Mira.
What are you doing here? Your wife's body is barely cold.
I buried her, and now there's work to be done.
There is no weakness in mourning, blacksmith. When I was a pup, a cowardly warrior of Westmarch shot my father from safety within Bastion's keep. I held my grief inside as I pulled myself up the keep's wall and screamed at the cur as I choked the life from him. Those who make themselves hard make themselves brittle. You are no good to me, Broken.
I don't want to talk about my wife. Dead is dead, and gone is gone. Do you want work done or not?
Poor Hadric. One thing I will say about that little scene is when you don't have an upgraded blacksmith, you actually see the crown sitting on the anvil as he works on it. Would have been a really nice detail as if as you upgraded the blacksmith, if, you know, the crown would still be on top of the anvil instead of inside it. But maybe that's just my personal opinion. Anyways, Mira's letter to Hadric.
My dearest Hadric, do not feel despair, my love. You did everything you could. Our time together meant more than words can say. But in the end, fate is a cruel mistress. Your strength is needed to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path. Love always. Mira.
Aww. Dang.
Leoric's crown has been reforged.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
I will crush him and find the fallen star.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, Deckard has nothing new to say right now. Leia has nothing new to say right now. Ooh, worsening news.
The news continues to worsen. How can you continue to wade into the fray with nary a thought for your own safety? It is madness.
It is what needs to be done.
Needs to be done. New Tristram's history.
After King Leoric went mad, no one lived in these parts for a long time. Then adventurers were lured here by tales of riches to be found inside the old cathedral. New Tristram started when some traveling merchants decided to set down here to sell to the adventurers. It grew quickly. Lots of good farming in these parts. Well, before all of this started.
Lovely. Do we have another book? We do! Part 2!
I wish that Leia could live a different life. A more normal life. But alas, such is not her fate. When I pass, there is none but her to continue my work, and the future of this world hangs in the balance.
Dun dun dun.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
From the east shall come a monarch whose rule begins in blood and ends in bone. In the light of a comet will he die a third and final death at the hands of true men.
Can't remember if we listened to that last time or not.
May your soul be warmed and brought to glory in righteousness.
Alright, I don't think he says it. Okay, you...
Burn those corpses before they
Yep,
rise again.
nothing new. Do you say anything new?
Every scholar of demonic law has
Nope.
heard of Deckard Cain.
Alrighty, so we talked to everybody here.
Bless you for saving Deckard Cain.
Okay,
So
nothing
this is how it
new.
ends? They dragged
Nothing
my
new. Oop.
You know what would take everyone's mind off their troubles? One of Theodos's great comedies.
I think we listened to that already.
Did you know that King Leoric had his own wife executed?
Will Leoric's spirit never rest? Why was he cursed?
Cleared out the old town and rescued Deckard Cain? I'm never betting against you again.
I wonder if he actually followed his own advice there.
See, the problem is, they never should have named this place New Tristram. We wouldn't be getting attacked all the
Yeah, I
time.
remember making a joke about him going with, like, a different town name or whatever. Alrighty. Gonna do a couple more things and then we'll call it an episode.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love. Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife.
Nope, we already heard that convo. Miriam. Skeleton King.
Is there no justice in this world? Leoric bravely withstood Diablo's attempts to possess him, and look what he got in return. Madness and a cursed death.
Corruption takes even the innocent. We must be ever vigilant to guard against it.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, yep, it looks like you guys have your convo.
You think you're some type of hero?
Here, being a douche still. King Leoric.
Well, though I never knew him personally, I saw Leoric himself when he was building his manor. A troubled man, with a heavy burden upon his fragile mind. Is it any wonder that he built such a home for himself? What he needed was someone to teach him how to laugh once in a while.
Alright, thank you, Shen.
Don't tell anyone, but I've got some new items you really should see.
Yep, cool. Alright. Alrighty, so as I close this out, leave me a comment about whether I should have broken this up into 2 episodes, like when I got to the cemetery and then had the other episode been doing the 3 crypts, or if keeping it one longer episode was a good idea or not. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions, and that'd be very helpful for moving forward about how I might want to tackle future episodes. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and be sure to subscribe to see more, and ring the bell to know when the next upload is going to happen. Thank you all very much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.